Olá, meu nome é Tainá, eu sou professora do Clube de Inglês em Família e hoje nós vamos ler um livro em inglês. É um dos livros dessa coleção aqui, ó, que é o da autora Ana Obios. E nós vamos ler juntos, porém nós vamos ler em inglês, tudo bem? Esses livros são em português e eu disponibilizei um recurso que é a transcrição do livro para que você possa colar essa transcrição, uma partezinha aqui da página. E então você pode ler em inglês com seus filhos, mesmo sendo um livro em português. É um jeito de ter um original, acesso à obra original em inglês, mesmo que o seu livro seja em português, que inevitavelmente é mais barato. Vamos ler juntos? E o livro que nós vamos ler hoje é Van Gogh, Paula and Vincent are Friends. Paula and Vincent are friends. Hello, my name is Paula and I want to tell you about Vincent, a very special painter. Oh, he arrived in Arles a short while ago. He's a solitary person and some neighbors assure me that he's a bit strange. But for me, he's a great friend who loves my garden. One day, I'd like to paint the smells and colors of these flowers, he told me. And so he did. Look how lovely those blue, white, and yellow irises are. I often accompanied Vincent to the countryside around Arles. We took the easel, canvas, and paints and walked until we found a pretty place to paint. Oh, everything seems to be moving in your paintings, as if they are alive, I told him as I contemplated how he painted. One afternoon, when we returned home, we went through a field of sunflowers. I picked a few to give them to Vincent. When you get home, put them in a jar of water. The yellow of these flowers has a magic light, I told him. After a few days, we decided to go on a trip outside Arles. Vincent loaded his paintbrushes and colors onto the cart and very early we set off towards the sea. Giddy up! I had a great time paddling in the water and playing at building sandcastles. Meanwhile, Vincent applied broad brush strokes and painted that new landscape in bright colors. When we got back from the trip, it was already night and we reached Arles with the sky full of stars. We stopped the car in front of the cafe. We said goodnight there and we each went home. I changed my mind and decided to follow him. Vincent went past the door of his house and continued to the top of the hill. Once he was there, he unloaded one of the white canvases he was carrying and started painting that magnificent starry night. Wow! I exclaimed from my hiding place. A few days later, I hope nothing has happened to him, I wondered to myself after a week without any news of my friend. Eventually, I went to visit him in the yellow house where he lived. I went into the studio and walked round it with my eyes as big as tea plates. Wow, there are so many paintings. Some shoes, the church, at Arles, a self-portrait, another one of the postman, a sour, the paint of the starry night. When I left the studio, I saw that his bedroom door was open and I went in. It was a pretty room with paintings hanging on the blue walls. Vincent? Vincent! Nobody replied. Then I went outside. I walked around near the house and saw him at a distance. I approached it without saying anything and contemplated the painting he was working on in amazement. I hadn't been next to him for very long when the postman saw us and came to say hello. Oh, hello, Paula. Hello, Vincent. Hello, Joseph Rowling. Vincent, today you have a letter from your brother, though, announced the postman. Oh, I didn't know you were there, Paula, said Vincent, looking at me. Oh, I thought something might have happened to you. We haven't seen each other for days. Oh, I've been very busy. Come with me, I have a surprise. When we both returned to the yellow house. We went inside his studio, and on his chair there was a parcel wrapped up. This is for you, he said, holding the present out to me. Very moved, I opened it immediately. It was a very lovely painting. The flowers that I had picked one afternoon were now on the canvas. Now I know what you have been doing during all week when we haven't seen each other. You have been painting the sunflowers. And we gave each other one of those hugs that you will remember forever. That's it, people. This is the story of Van Gogh, Paula, and Vincent are friends.